What's up, everybody? Welcome to KFP Bracket Battles number 1.
Marvel versus DC.
Oh, I forgot that part.
I forgot that.
Yeah,
part.
this is the Marvel bracket.
The Marble Bracket.
It's the Marvel East bracket.
Oh.
Ooh, for those of you keeping track.
Yep. So I want to say thank you for listening. If you just stumbled across us on the interwebs, check us out at kfpodcast.com, at KFPodcast on Facebook, at Ken Frederick Podcast on...
At friendswithken.com. At friendswithken.
Ken Fred Podcast on Twitter, and then at Ken Frederick Podcast on Instagram and YouTube. All right, so if you listened to our behind-the-scenes thing, which no one did...
Which no one did.
One person did.
Thanks, Justin's mom.
It was me.
This we kind of talked about what the premise of this is, so please go back, listen to it, and then you can see what we're doing. But we're going to start with our first bracket of 16, which will be what we're calling Marvel East. So it's all Marvel.
We have Marvel East, Marvel West, DC East, DC West. We basically... Last week, we went to Denny's after the podcast. We sat down, we wrote down 32 Marvel heroes.
Yes.
Except for Hulk.
Yes.
Cut out Hulk. We wrote down 32 DC. We cut out Superman.
Yep.
And then we split them up into seeding.
Yep.
And there you go. So real quick, I'll flash them on screen what the big bracket looks like, just so you can see who's playing who and where everybody lies.
All right. And now are we going to see the smaller bracket?
Now you see the smaller bracket for the East, and we're ready to go.
All right, so we're not going to go from the top to bottom. I'm just going to start picking randomly. So let's do first Dr. Spectrum versus Man-Thing.
Oh, this is a hard one. I think we're needing debate right off the beginning.
So we're going to need a debate for this one?
Yeah, a little bit of the debate for this one.
So do you want to go first on who you think would win and why?
Right off the bat, I'd say Dr. Spectrum, but I don't really understand the full extent of Man-Thing's powers, because I know he has some bit of reality warping powers, or
he can teleport through reality.
Yeah.
But he also plays on fears, and I know that if he touches you, it burns you.
It burns you if you're guilty.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah, it does a lot.
Yeah, so I'm voting Man-Thing because I think that Dr. Spectrum, when it comes down to it, is a human man with a gem that gives him powers.
Now, did we go with old Dr. Spectrum or the current female Dr. Spectrum?
Well, isn't it both boil down to the fact that they have a jewel?
It's
on the
like
back
a Green Lantern ring. It's a gem on their hand.
It's Marvel Green Lantern.
It's Marvel Green Lantern.
That's why I think Man-Thing being more of a supernatural entity and being able to mess with your mind.
Yeah.
That's why I go Man-Thing for the win.
How about you?
I also would like to vote for Man-Thing.
Okay. Justin?
I think we're going to tie. I'm going to go Dr. Spectrum.
Well, I think Ken won me over with the whole Man-Thing thing, the way he explained them, and I never thought Dr. Spectrum was all that great, so I'm going to go with Man-Thing also.
All right. So we got Man-Thing, a 13 seed, upsetting Dr. Spectrum, a 4
Ooh.
seed. Okay. All right, so let's go. Let's go next. We're going to skip down to our 7 seed versus our 10 seed. She-Hulk versus Machine Man.
Okay.
All right. Do we need to discuss this at all?
Didn't these two hook up?
Probably. She-Hulk slept with a lot of the Marvel Universe.
I mean, I know who I want. If anybody needs to debate this one, we can a little bit.
All right, you go first.
I'm going Machine Man right off the bat. I think
Okay.
Machine Man has way too much. I don't think She-Hulk is as strong as the Hulk. I think he has enough abilities and special gadgets, the sonic things he can do to her that he can mess her up. And I think she'd have a hard time. Even if she ripped an arm off, he's going to still be coming at her. So I go with Machine Man.
I agree with that too. He's basically Marvel's Inspector Gadget.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he like Don said, he's got a bag of tricks like no other. And She-Hulk's just strong. He can hit her
But
at
she's
range.
not Hulk level strong.
No.
She's just strong.
I feel like he doesn't need to worry about things like breathing.
Yeah.
And things that where he could do gas because he makes all those weapons.
Yeah.
out
And doesn't he have something stupid too, where he can rebuild himself from one part?
Yes, he
yeah.
does all that too.
Yeah.
He's tough.
So we're going.
Cheese?
Machine Man.
All right.
Machine
Unanimous.
Man,
Machine Man.
Another upset.
Yeah. All right. Let's go up to our 8 versus our 9 seed. We'll go Storm versus The Thing. Justin, we're letting you go first on this.
I've got the Thing on this one because here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm picking the Thing on this because despite all of Storm's powers, it's weather. It's not going to affect a rock. As long as he can get a hold of her, it's over.
See,
Have you ever heard of erosion?
I don't think it will ever even touch her.
I think she can freeze him. Snow.
Electrocute him.
Drop a tornado on his
yeah.
ass, bolt of lightnings. I think it's too much stuff for him.
I think that the range, if you break it down like HeroClix wise, I think he gets outranged. She can do so many things.
He can't Hulk jump.
She can fly.
He can't do any of that.
He can only throw so many.
I was gonna say he can pick stuff up and throw at her. All he has to do is get a hold of her one time.
Yeah,
she's done.
I don't think he can get anywhere near. I would go Storm all the way on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Storm.
I'm voting Storm as well.
Oh, we beat the chains. Overrule. We're going Storm.
All right.
By the way, Alex is dying over here for a tie, so he can beat the tie.
All right, so let's go down to Doctor Strange versus Wolverine. Our 3 seed versus our 14 seed.
Okay.
Brock, go first.
Wolverine's pretty much indestructible, but magic trumps everything.
If it was anyone else versus Wolverine, I would probably give the edge to Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange being able to warp and teleport.
He could close his mouth shut and kill him just from
he could suffocate him.
Yeah.
He could just teleport him to Dormammu's.
Yeah. I think Doctor Strange wins hands down.
No problem.
That's an easy one right there. We threw Wolverine on here as just out of respect, but he was really
just to kill him off.
Just to kill him off.
All right.
Same Wolverine's Old Man Logan.
All right, so let's go up to our 1 and our 16 seed. So we got Silver Surfer versus Spider-Man. Donald, go first.
There's no question.
Hold on, I screwed up here. Let me write this in the right bracket here. Okay. Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, this isn't even a competition. Silver Surfer annihilates him with a thought in about 2 seconds.
Does he have the Mr. Universe suit?
I don't think he has a Captain Universe suit. Mr. Universe, he's just posing.
I mean, this is like we said, a battle to they're defeated, so to the death. This is you got to advance. Surfer comes at him with the power cosmic. Spider-Man could jump around for a little bit, but eventually he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think Surfer's too fast for him.
He's too powerful.
He's too fast. Again, in the range.
Are we unanimous on this one?
I would say so.
Yep.
All right. So
I got to learn how to write these in the right spot.
We're supposed to write it in the gray?
Yes.
I haven't done that once.
All right, let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum. Let's go our 2 versus our 15. So we got Thor versus I forgot the name of the team.
Runaways.
The Runaways. Or she's also part of the new female A-Force.
Yeah.
Nico Minoru or whatever.
Okay, so I have a question right off the bat.
Okay.
So her power set you described to me before we started is she has the staff. She can cast any spell one time.
One time.
Can she cast a spell to drop a nuclear bomb?
I don't know if they've ever gone that far out.
Yeah, but I think there's other ways that she can be.
If she drops a nuclear bomb, she kills herself.
Yeah, she's just a normal
She's not going to be
girl.
able to get out. She's a normal girl. She has normal... She'd have to cast a spell that's so specific of drop a nuclear bomb, but I get out of the way.
Well, could she do something one time? Could she cast the spell to drop it and cast the spell to teleport herself somewhere?
I don't think she's that creative.
I feel like she could cast a spell to change Thor into something.
Yeah, I'm thinking
and do something. I think that staff is more powerful than they give up. Than they kind of say.
Who had it before? Didn't some villain have it before?
Yeah, it was and Dormammu was scared of the villain that had it.
Yeah.
The staff's a big deal.
The staff of one.
But it comes down to her ability and her mindset. She's still a kid. And
if she's already used any of these spells, they don't work again.
Yeah.
Like something bad happens to her, right?
Well, it misfires and does something crazy.
Okay.
I'm going with Thor.
But she
it's
needs
still
her
Thor.
blood
it's still the
to power it.
Yeah. I'm going Thor.
I'm going for this round right now for Thor. I actually think I'm going to go Nico Minoru.
You're going Nico to beat Thor.
I like her.
How about you?
I think I'm going to go Nico.
Wow.
All right. Broccolini.
I'm going to go Thor just so we can get some
all right, so
young
now,
opinion on
so
this.
So here's what happens. We have a tie, and we have a tiebreaker.
Which is my 7-year-old son, Alex.
What it comes down to,
Here.
so...
Explain it to him, Ken.
So so 2 people are fighting. We have Thor versus the character's name is Nico Minoru. She has a staff that she can do anything she wants once.
One time.
She can do magic spells.
Magic spells. She's young. She's like 16.
She's 16. She's young against the God of Thunder.
So imagine your sister with a staff that she can do anything you want against Thor, the God of Thunder. Who would win in a fight?
Well, I guess you can just cast a spell to kill him.
But she's not gonna. We're not gonna go to the death. Do you think she has enough? Do you think she's quick enough and spells enough to beat Thor? Gotta pick quickly. Thor or Nico? Who do you like?
Nico.
Nico. All right. Good job, Alex.
What spell did she use to do this?
We don't know.
Because she can't use it again.
Can't use it again. All right.
so
Thor with an upset. That's a big upset.
Yeah, it is. So the last one we have for this bracket is.
And we have 2 more.
Oh yeah, we just started. My
Yeah.
bad. We'll do. Let's do Iron Man versus Quicksilver, 5 versus 12.
Okay.
I
don't really have much to bet on here. I still think Iron Man beats him. I think with the technology and that, Quicksilver doesn't move that fast. Yeah, he could probably punch his armor and all that, but he's not like Flash. He can't phase through it and harm it. He can knock him down, but again, range. If you fly up in the air, he's running around on the bottom. You could target him eventually and knock
I
him
agree.
down.
I think Iron Man's gonna.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
And especially with you, he has so many suits. You could do the Batman theory where he's gonna have something that's gonna counteract.
He has stuff.
targeting.
He has stuff for all that. Yeah.
All right, so last one in the main brackets, and we'll start breaking it down until we find a winner. Let's do Adam Warlock at a 6 seed versus Ghost Rider at 11 seed.
This is an interesting one to me. Because Ghost Rider with the mystic elements and all that, Warlock does have the space powers. He is strong. He is fast. He does some energy manipulation. He doesn't have any infinity gems or anything like that with him.
Doesn't have the gems right now.
No, it's just Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock wins because I know that Ghost Rider's spiritual, but I feel like he's very based with chain, penance stare, motorcycle,
Hellfire.
But the penance there, Warlock has done some bad things.
Yeah, that's
But he
right.
purged himself of all of those.
It does.
Whenever he was able to hold the gem, he split itself and all that bad stuff with the Magnus. So he's a pure entity.
Yeah, but is he still that way now? Because he's done bad stuff after that was over, too. That was in the 90s, you know.
Well, yeah, so I guess it kind of depends on what version of, is
I
it?
like Ghost Rider in this one.
I was going to go with Ghost
I think
Rider
I
as
was
well.
going Brock's theory with the penance there and all that. I kind of feel like he
I
gets it.
think Adam Warlock's pure. I think that's why he
Okay.
purged himself, and he's gonna he's
right.
kind of like a moral
Justin?
compass.
I think we may need
We have another
assistance
tie.
here.
We have a
I'm
tie.
gonna go Warlock.
All right, we're going to bring in Alex again.
He's
Where'd he go?
gone.
He's gone.
Alex.
Come here. All right, Alex, we got another tie for you, all right?
All right, do you know who Adam Warlock?
You know
is?
who Adam Warlock is?
No.
Adam Warlock's the guy that was with the Guardians. He's gonna be he's all gold. He has out of space powers. Super
space
strong.
Where am I gonna put all this stuff? I got all this out of space.
I got all kinds
He
of
has,
outer space.
he has all that kind of powers and stuff like that going against Ghost Rider, who has the mystical stuff and the Hellfire and all that. Who do you like in a fight, Adam Warlock or Ghost Rider?
Adam Warlock.
All right.
Warlock.
He's just voting against us.
He is. Why are you voting against that on all these ones, huh?
I don't like stuff. I
Okay.
mean, he can do space things.
All right. Warlock it is.
We need him to go to Brock's house for space powers.
Yes. I need
Yeah.
somebody to make some
I'm out of space powers.
Out of space.
All right,
right.
so let's go to the second round of this.
We're going to round 2.
and I'm just gonna start from the top and work it down.
All right.
Work way down.
I've
So we
really
got the-
screwed up writing these down.
No, that's all right. I got it.
So we got a number 1 seed, a Silver Surfer versus 8 seed Storm.
Again, I think Surfer's
Surfer's got it.
got it. I don't think weather is going to affect
No.
the
He
Surfer.
he flies through
Do
planets.
we really need to do the rest of this bracket?
You never know.
You never know. There's some interesting ones on here.
So we got Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm going to fill it in right this time.
all right. So let's go down to the Battle of the Mans. Iron Man versus Man Thing.
Iron Man.
I'm going to go with Iron Man.
I
as
kind of
well.
like Iron Man in this one, too. I think Man Thing has a hard time getting through that armor.
I don't think so. I think that Man Thing being the mystical, I don't think that all those missiles and stuff. He's elemental. He can grow into it's very swamp man.
He's a plant.
He's a
Yeah, but
plant.
he doesn't need to be in that form.
Burn him.
Tony's too seasoned and too smart. He would have a contingency for that.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I've been outvoted, so it doesn't matter.
All right. We're going with Iron
Yeah,
Man.
take that for Thor.
Yeah.
That's right. For knocking off Thor, which would have been a good fight with Surfer. Then we have stupid Nico in there.
All right.
right.
So Adam Warlock versus Doctor Strange.
This is a tough one.
Tough one for me, but I like Strange in the end of this. I think, again, too many powers, too many possibilities. Warlock with his outer space things and his powers and his energy manipulation. I think Strange would have something to take his powers away from him and take him down. I think the mystic stuff on him is, especially where he's at now, how the way they have Strange build up. I think he takes Warlock.
I think so too, because I've seen a couple of the episodes or a couple of the issues I read of Strange. He can do things like put him in a bubble that they can't their power can't affect
Yeah,
outside
he's
the
basically has
bubble.
to incapacitate him.
He can
so
incapacitate
I'm
him.
gonna say Strange here.
What do you think?
Well, we have 3 votes for Doctor Strange.
Were you
so-
going to go with Warlock?
Yeah, I was going to go with that one.
All right, D Strange it is.
We're
So,
destroying Ken.
Yeah, now these later ones.
Now we know how I'm voting.
All right.
All
This is
right.
an interesting matchup, though.
Machine Man versus Nico.
Machine versus technology versus magic at its finest.
I don't know if he's always got something that can evolve in I don't know. It's tough.
I think his brain works too fast for her to counteract that.
That's what I was
Where-
going to say.
I'm fine with that.
Where I get her beating Thor because he maybe would overlook her as like, what are you going to do? And then she hits him with something that knocks him out. Where I think his brain is thinking too fast, and before she's trying to spout off some, what can I do to beat a robot? He's on her.
Even if she gets one spell, if it doesn't take him out the first spell, he's going to be, like you said, he's thinking too quick. I think at 16, I think she's going to get flustered really quick if she doesn't
Right.
take him down.
I like
Yeah.
Machine Man in
I
this
like
one.
Machine Man too.
I never thought Machine Man would be in the top 4.
I know, Final
Yeah.
Four for Machine.
Machine
Well, not
Man.
really Final Four, but
Of this
Sweet
bracket.
16.
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Yes. Aaron Stack.
All right.
All right, so let's go back to the top.
Round 3.
Surfer versus Iron Man.
Interesting.
It is. Any thought? Who wants to go first?
I mean, well, go ahead.
no,
No,
Don.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say Surfer just because of his power level. I think he blows through the iron, the suits. I think it's Silver Surfer.
You gotta remember, he'll have multiple suits though that he can.
He could have the 2020 armor, which was designed for space.
And could he have something
The
that
Celestial
could
armor.
separate
Yeah.
Surfer from his board and take him away from his power?
Well, yeah, because I mean what was it? The tachyon generator.
Something
or
that he could hit him with that would maybe separate him. And if Surfer separated from his board, he's separated from the power cosmic.
Well, also too, Doom thought of something to separate from his board.
Yeah.
So-
Why couldn't Tony?
Yeah.
Well, and if it's already happened once, Tony probably knows, and like you said, the Batman theory, he's got something for everyone. All right, I think you won me over.
I think I'm just in an upset. Might go with Iron Man in this. Again, I would think Surfer cockiness that he could handle this, and an upset.
I don't agree with
Surfer's not
that.
cocky,
Sir,
though.
he's
I was gonna
never
say,
cocky.
You don't think he's cocky?
No, he's always stoic.
He's Stan
always,
Lee.
Yeah.
Who do you think in this
I was
one?
going to go with Silver Surfer.
Who are you going to go in this one?
I was going to go Surfer. I
We're
don't
agreeing
see-
on one, Ken?
Here we are.
Is this the
Well,
first one?
why don't we go to Alex in one of these rounds? Me and Justin both go Iron Man.
Yeah.
And you two go Surfer.
All right, Alex.
All right, Alex, we got a big one for you.
Silver Surfer versus Iron Man.
You know who the Silver Surfer is,
Yeah.
right? You know what
Yeah.
he does?
Yep.
His energy powers and all that. And you got Iron Man with his suits and his technology. Who do you like in this fight?
Well, I do like Surfer for I can't say his name anymore.
You like the Silver Surfer?
But Tony does have an armor that he can move really fast in to separate him from his board.
Okay.
So Tony would probably win.
So you're going to go with Iron Man?
Yep.
Oh, he finally
Alright.
signed.
So now I know that Alex just hates me.
Yes. He was picking all mine until you jumped on.
All right. Let's go to the
Alright.
next one.
All right, so then we got
This
Doctor
is
Strange.
real magic first technology here.
Yeah, it's Doctor Strange versus Machine Man. I don't see how Doctor Strange doesn't
Yeah.
win this.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange takes it. I think it's a good, interesting fight with some sides, but I think again,
Now I understand that we just argued that he could beat magic, but I feel like at a level with
It's a different kind
it's
of
a
magic.
different
Yeah.
kind of magic,
Yeah.
and it's a
And-
different seasoned person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seasoned veteran.
Strange isn't some kid who's
Yeah.
trying to think of a spell that she haven't thought of yet. He's
He can do his spells over
he
and
already
over
got
again.
his spell.
Yep. So we're all
Alright.
agreeing Doctor Strange. So we have the
Facial hair bros.
that's what I was looking at. I'm like, they have a name for these two.
Round 4.
All right, Doctor Strange versus Iron
There
Man.
we go.
All right, are we? So,
Again, we got magic versus technology in
Yep.
the ultimate battleground here.
Brock. You go first.
I'm going to go with Doctor Strange
All right.
for the reasons we've talked about through his other 3 fights.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the experience and the level of bag of tricks that he has that
Yeah.
he can pull out.
I'm going to go Doctor Strange and add to what Brock said. We already know when Tony goes through wormholes, he freaks out and gets PTSD.
Just in the movie.
This is the movies. Who do you like in this one, Ken?
I almost want to refer to the fact that he was in space for a long period of time, but it wasn't him. It was just this suit that he was controlling.
Yeah.
He could control multiple suits.
Or Jim Rhodes.
You know what I mean? Like, it could be other things. Like, I'm on the fence. I could go either way. My gut says Doctor Strange.
I say Doctor Strange too. I wanted to make it interesting, maybe do another tie.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is too big of a one to do. You got to have a strong one in here. So
Yeah.
I think it's Doctor Strange. I think he takes the bracket.
All right, so we have the winner of
Your winner for Marvel East bracket, Doctor Strange.
So we know we went through this kind of quick, and I know that everyone's going to have opinions of why we're wrong because we're stupid.
Yeah.
So feel free to leave comments. Tell us why you think would have won what matchups or what you would have seen come out of the East. We're going to be doing another bracket here shortly, so stay tuned. And
You'll see another one next week.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out either a way to put the image up on screen if you want to fill out your own bracket, or
No.
maybe we can figure out something with the.
Sounds like a lot of work for no interaction.
We can try it.
Make a PDF.
Okay.
Figure out something.
Interactive PDF or something.
All right.
Google
Brock,
Doc.
you take that one. You handle it.
All right, everybody,
You can
thanks
upload it to the
for...
website.
You could.
You could.
Could do that. We could direct them in the YouTube channel to go to the website.
Yep.
But there you go. We got the winner of Marvel East. You'll see Doctor Strange in the Final Four in about 4 or 5 weeks here.
Yep.
Once it's up, and there you go.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe, invite.
Later.
Good night.
Later.